안녕하세요, guys, it's Wes. Today we're going to talk about the new ways that you can farm for component sets. Now, I know a lot of people are happy because that's why you see them dancing in Albion. In any case, now if we go and look at some of the changes they made real quick, I'm not going to go over all of them, but let's see, for instance, the bravery set. Now, the bravery set, you can see people are talking about it on YouTube. It goes from HP recovery and max shield to just max shield. And you also have skill cost, and also, most importantly, you have cooldown, skill cooldown. You got a 20% chance for one of your skill to actually get on cooldown, and you get the chance to actually spam your skill if you use this set. Now, there are some other ones. Those are some of the sets that previously you can only get via the intercept battle, but now they make them available in 400% infiltration. Now, one of the ones that I am most happy about is the distorted resolve. The reason being is because compared to the Slayer set, which is one of the most powerful set in the game right now, this one is basically the little brother of the Slayer set, in my opinion, that is. As you can see, now it used to be only viable for Toxic Descendant like Freyna, but now you can see it moves from Toxic to just skill. So this means, what I could say is right here, increases skill power by up to 14.3% based on HP loss relative to your max HP. This means any descendant that uses skill base, any descendant that is skill based can use this. You can use this on Viesa, ANAIS, and Freyna. And with Freyna, it is very important because Freyna got this shield recovery on her kit. And if you're using a 1 HP build, like the overwhelming shield, then you can take advantage of this. So that's the reason why this one is very powerful. And it doesn't rely just on Toxic now or just any skill. Then you can use a shield build for that reason. Now, there are more to it. As you can see right now, you are using debuff. When you debuff the enemy, then you get 100% chance to recover shield by 15%. So you're getting your shield every time you put a debuff on the enemy. And a lot of those descendants that you skill, like Viesa and ANAIS, they put debuff on the enemy, especially when you have a lot of enemy. And this set right here is very viable. And I highly encourage you guys to actually farm for it and give it a try, because I've been using it ever since it came out when Deathstalker comes into the game. And you got more of those benefit that you use for this set. And the exaltation, you got this little missile kind of thing that goes and sick the enemy whenever you get this buff, and you can see it on your screen. And the debuff, like you get the 5 stacks, and it always go and looking for enemy and do some damage. It's very good set if you give it a try. And the reason why this is important is because, like you can see in the old ways, it used to be just Colossus thing, but now you can use it in any activity. That's the reason why I use it in 400%, and you can see everything takes effect. Anyway, now here is a dandy little shit that I put together that you can use to actually just go farm for it, but I'm going to show you some other way inside the game where you can do the same thing. But this, make it a screenshot, and you can just see where you need to go. For instance, if you want to farm for the Slayer set, you have 2 options. You can do the Magister Lab when it is in rotation in the 400% infiltration, or you can do Hard Pyromaniac. And the best thing about this, if you decide to do intercept battle, then you get more. It is more lucrative because you're going to get 8 pieces every time you kill Pyromaniac. But this one, when you do 400% infiltration, you only get 4. So this is an option. So whether or not you want to do intercept battle or you want to do 400 infiltration when it is available. Now, if we go in game, so if you go to the library, then you can just go here in game. If you know what you're looking for, let's say, for instance, you're looking for the Slayer set, you just type a few letters and then hit enter. And then you can see right here, it shows you the set. And if you click the F on your keyboard, then it shows you exactly where you can farm for it. That's another way. But that's the reason why I show you this little dandy sheet that you can use instead of coming to the game and do all that stuff to actually know where to go. But for the infiltration, you just come here and then just look at the infiltration, the invasion for the day, and you go here and you do the 400% and put it on 400%, and you can see that it's going to show you which set that you are going to get. So it shows you the 4 pieces that you are going to get whenever you finish the infiltration, but just make sure you put it on 400%. And also you can just check your amorphous material to see if it's the one that you want. Just switch them and then ready to go, public or private, and you are good to go. And you have 2 different options every day with the infiltration, and you can do either one, whichever set that you are looking for. Then you go and farm from. Like for instance, today for this infiltration, you get the Polar Night. So if you're someone that use Viesa or a Chill Descendant, you want to give this a try, then you just go farm and get this done. Now, another suggestion that I would make, if you decide that you want to farm for those, make sure that you change your failure. So if I go to manage failure right here, you can decide to put unused. That way failure did not touch anything, or you can just go to the filter and just make sure you go to external component, and then on the option where it says external components with set effects, just make sure it is on exclude junk. Otherwise, if you put on include junk, then it's going to delete it, and it's going to be based on what you put down here. Now, if you want to know how to use the junk filter, just check out my channel. There's a link in the description that will show you how to use the junk filter if you want to. Anyway, that's all we have. Hopefully this helps you out. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.